Schemes. Welcome to Scheme and Plots. So Invincible. Let's get to it. So cool. The season obviously starts off with Mark training. Bro's getting stronger. Seeing him fight one guy. Blind Juice, 8-year-old kid. Imagine actually being his parent and the GDA just using him.
The GDA thanks you and your son for your assistance.
But anyway, he ends up training in lava, holding icebergs and shit, operating one behemoth machine. So it's seeming like Mark is ready for the smoke this season.
What do you mean by that? Stop it.
Anyway, so his power stats. My man had a 65% speed increase, endurance 70%, strength 138. So I'm thinking, okay, it's time. Yeah, cool, he's strong, but bro's a vulture, man. Look at his dad compared to him. Yeah, man, Mark really ain't it. So when I'm seeing this information, I'm thinking, yeah, the season is it. So anyway, cool. Kate reappears. It kind of makes sense that she was alive. Like, of course, like you can make how many copies of yourself. Like, of course, you're gonna keep a copy at least somewhere. In fact, just minimum keep 3. Like, if you only keep 1 copy, you're done. But minimum keep 3, just somewhere at the corner of the earth, man. But anyway, yeah, she comes back. She got engaged to Immortal.
Oh, Kate! Are you guys engaged?
This season, you kind of just knew something was up. Like, there was too much foreshadowing in the season. Look what my man says here.
Ain't nothing gonna stand up to us now. Family's back, baby. And unbreakable.
Alright, mate. So 2 guys appear out of nowhere to come and steal the Declaration of Independence. And you also see Kate's brother, Multiple.
Is this guy bench pressing the
No, he was throwing hands with Rex and he was also throwing hands with Mark. That nigga's going pen anyway.
Wait!
No, Kate. I don't care if he's your brother. He's going to prison.
Oliver's all grown up now. His powers have kicked in already. Anyway, Mark goes and talks to Eve. Finds out that she's in uni now, just studying architecture. I know she was fucking up using it before.
I signed up for part-time classes.
Seismic's in jail now. Don't think he's staying there though. Bro plotting. So yeah, Rex was taking a shower and some blue stuff. I don't know what that shit was, but that was me. I'll be out in a sec. And he ends up getting taken by some creatures. So Donald and Cole, they obviously find out that Seismic is gone.
Show me Seismic.
All the heroes are vanishing as well. Turns out they've obviously been captured by Seismic.
But worse, we can't reach a single hero.
Schema. Anyway, the heroes, I can't believe this, but he dealt with them. Seismic, you know. Affairs. Obviously, we cut back to Eve and Mark. Now, cool. This Mark guy weirdly tells Eve about the time where he was in the alternate dimension.
You're only asking me out now because the other me, who is not me, told you how miserable she was?
Eve's kind of just weirded out by it. And then obviously Cecil shouts them.
Eve, there's a problem.
This better be fucking cataclysmic.
You should be ashamed. Eve and Mark end up turning up. Straight to the business. They get captured too.
Invincible! Wake up!
Trash. So Darkwing even ends up saving the day. And the killer robots that Sinclair makes. So this Mark guy, aka Mark Crash out the season low key. At the start anyway. He crashes out. And the reason he's crashing out is obviously because
He's a murderer. And those things, the guy who made those things, killed people.
I hear it, but bro, like they just saved you at the end of the day. Like if it wasn't for them, you'd still be trapped. Trash. After this little mini outburst,
You should be in
Are
prison.
you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
he goes to check to Cecil about Darkwing and Sinclair.
Are you working with DA Sinclair?
Calm down.
But Cecil just explains that
He can't fix his mistakes in prison, Mark. Neither can Darkwing.
I hear both sides because Sinclair can aid them now against the villains. Yeah, there's obviously arguments with both sides, but in the state of this world, please, you need help. Like, you ain't him, Mark. You ain't him, please. So Cecil's basically defending himself, saying at the end of the day, use any methods to save lives. And when talking, he explains how Mark killed Armstrong to save Debbie and Oliver. You could just hear the hesitation in Mark's voice when he said it. Look,
You killed Angstrom Levy. Should I lock you up too? Throw away the key?
You know that was different.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
see. So at the end of the day, I hear both sides, but it's a thing where I agree with Cecil, man. Like, come on, man.
is working for you?
The White Room is for my protection.
Protection from what?
From you, Mark. From you.
The Cecil flashback, you know.
Namaste, friend.
Now, there's nothing wrong with saying namaste, but if I walk into a shop and the first thing I hear a person say is namaste, friend, my senses are heightened. Like, you know, fuck you mean namaste? Hello? What are you talking about? Anyway, Miss Namaste is actually a schemer. Devious.
Get out, all of you.
So Cecil finds a chemical weapon. And you just know when it's some green shit, that's capital T for toxic. But yeah, Cecil's 2 steps ahead, so he's already given a backup signal.
This is Stedman. Nothing here. Tip was a bust. Repeat, Tip was a bust. This place will be swarming with agents in minutes.
Nah, you gave the all clear.
But yeah, Miss Namaste goes on a typical villain mass suicide story of how it's a blessing if the gas is released and you kill these people. And just tap talk, man. Your hands get thrown, electrocution. But then Mr. Namaste comes and gives Cecil a couple of bangs. What happens next? The feds come.
Freeing fist!
Tip was a bust my ass. It was code for come stop these nut jobs.
They start going about how the fear of death will never keep them from their destiny. And
Life on this plane is only a distraction.
it's
Wait!
tough, man.
Don't! No!
Yeah, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Like, their actions matched their tap talk, really. It did. Anyway, cool. Cecil manages to obviously close it. But wow, boy, it's peak. His skin gets disintegrated. It's disgusting.
Help him, quick!
Luckily, the GDA were obviously able to reconstruct his body and skin. So yeah, my nigga Cecil, he calm now, his body back. But another villain is here, attacking the GDA. So Cecil and the current GDA director Redcliffe, obviously in a bad spot.
Not leaving the party early, are we?
So who comes to help them? Hi, namaste.
They work for us now.
Yeah, man, Mr. and Mrs. are back. But they ain't getting too much screen time anymore. Cecil, the shit. The shit.
They just saved our lives.
Then let me express my gratitude. I don't work with criminals.
So yeah, for me, that scene happening is kind of like one of the key scenes in the show because it just shows how Cecil was once like Mark. Rehabilitation was done obviously to change them from tapped to obviously working for them. But yeah, Cecil wasn't hearing that. And that kind of just shows how he is kind of like Mark. Shout out to Cecil again, man. So yeah, Redcliffe, he ain't fucking with that. All that rehabilitation, all that money spent trying to turn up to not being tapped, and then you just killed him like that. So, my nigga Cecil, time for the penthouse. They make you feel on edge by showing all these monsters looking dangerous, looking hungry. But with shows, we obviously know it's a flashback, so we know in the present he's out. We know he's the GDA president now, so we just obviously know he's gonna come out eventually. These monsters, they were enough to Cecil. 3 deaths a week when he came in, but the place different now.
Boss, you got a visitor.
Boss, first, he's a shit. Radcliffe's here now.
Why are you here?
Do you mind? I'm stepping down as GDA director.
He tells him to become the new director of the GDA, but Cecil ain't really hearing it.
You take the job.
No.
Radcliffe, he's a businessman. He gives him an ultimatum. You either stay here or you become the GDA director. Choose. For me, I know what I'm choosing. A key quote that Radcliffe says, you can be the good guy or the guy who saves the world, not both. No, that was bars that he spit though. Like if you really deep it, if you just deep it for a sec, deep it. Now we go back to the White Room. In the present, Mark is fighting the zombies. The Sinclair zombies, I call them.
What is this? You think you can shut me up?
Mark?
So hands being thrown. Weave. Nobody's weaving, it's just Mark boxing, I can't know. But one thing that Cecil mentions is that he's terrified, and that of course Cecil is scared of him. Because if he didn't have all this protection, the way bro could just kill him like, you're motherfucking dumb, buddy.
Is that all you got?
Why did you have to ask that, kid?
Cecil activates the control device and Mark's yeah, you couldn't stand that one. So he dips.
Holy shit!
He tells everyone he's done with Cecil.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god!
This makes me feel very uncomfortable.
They obviously see how Cecil is treating Mark and deep their situation too, because yeah, this is like a rinse and repeat thing for them. They come back, they get K'd or get close to getting K'd. The Guardians team, they obviously get divided.
You don't have to do this, you know.
Cecil spent millions to put me back together. Then his dead monsters tried to rip us apart. What even are we to him?
We're weapons. Like his tanks and guns and all that stuff.
Tells his mom, Oliver Eve, what happened. Explains how he threatened to kill Cecil if they ever go near his loved ones. I just look at what this guy says.
Well, why didn't you kill him already? Then you wouldn't have to worry.
At this point, he's living for it. He wants that smoke. There's Rex, Ray, and obviously the rest of the others leave the Guardians to go and do their own thing. Cecil obviously gets Darkwing to join the Guardians.
But I also have another suggestion.
But these guys, you look trash, buddy. Debbie's obviously getting some screen time this season again. I fuck with Debbie. Yeah, she's dating a new guy now, and she needs it. What does she call a pet? You know, that's crazy.
I do love your mother, but she's more like a pet to me.
A pet?
This is
Mark and Eve kiss, they're cool now. And we also see in a flashback how Cecil becomes the new director and how Omni-Man obviously came at the first time he came to the Earth and met Cecil.
You don't look like you're from around here.
I'm from the planet Viltrum.
Two guys robbing a bank, Mark intercepts. Oliver comes out of nowhere. He's showing up. And he's consistent. And with that consistency is the scolding consistency.
You could have gotten hurt.
Go to your room. Your brother and I need to discuss.
Moving reckless. But I hear it though, and it makes sense. He's young, he's got superpowers, he's a kid. So he's gonna move reckless, he's still gonna learn. And at the end of the day, his brother's invincible, so you have to take that into consideration as well. I've got powers, I can literally go fly out my window, finish you right now. And I'm there with my brother, and he's got powers, and I know I'm strong too. Man, nigga tight. He's back. So he's obviously from previous seasons, but he's got issues brewing his way. Master Loop. Stay tuned. So Mark starts training Oliver.
It's not fair. You're way faster.
Gets a clean new suit. Is it better than his main one? Yeah. Look at what this guy in it.
Kid Omni-Man is here!
No, I know that if he came out on the scene with that, that's PTSD for people. But Debbie tells her new man Paul about Mark and Oliver. I can't blame her for doing that.
You're back.
You told him?
It's okay. I can keep secret. I once sold a house to a famous rock star and never told a soul.
Oh yeah? Who?
Exactly.
I was waiting to see what he was gonna say. Eve moves back in with her parents, but yeah, I don't like Eve's dad. Like, how can you not accept your own daughter? And it's not even like she's out in the streets, she's selling coke, like, just, he's a bum, man.
She's your daughter.
And it's just because she has powers in a world where people have powers, like, okay. But the blue clone villains show up, the Maulers, they show up. I feel like they've been in every season.
Oh, look. New friends.
And obviously they're trying to scheme as usual. The Guardians show up.
Give it up. You're outnumbered.
Trash. Mark comes to handle them.
Step away from the computer.
Who the hell are you?
And like I said, consistency. I told you, he shows up.
Mark's there?
Hold on, I don't want you
He
to.
might be hurt!
Mark tells him obviously to
Get out of here!
while he's trying to stop the maulers.
Just in case.
Avoid side quests, complete the task. True with it. Like, hurry up. If that's what you came to do, like, if you're really about it, if you're already a villain, go and do your job. Like, I'm not even, it's not a thing about rooting for you. Anyway, cool. Mark went to go stop the missile, and he told Oliver go home. He stops the missile, but this Oliver kid, he want that smoke. Of course, he doesn't go home. He flies through one and he knocks the head off the other one. Trash and trash, wake up.
You child.
Cecil arrives too. Low key, he was defo geeked when he saw Oliver killed them. Like, you know the Cecil guy. You just know, yeah, that's a valuable asset right there. Mark confronts Cecil.
Wait. Looks like you've been trying to handle the family business.
Stop them, didn't I?
So I tried to help you and now you're mad at me?
Also, take notice of how Oliver got quicker.
Damn it, when did you get so fast?
So yeah, Debbie explains to him like the meaning, the value of life, and the way she explained is W explanation. W Debbie.
Think about all the other people on this planet. They all have friends and families who would be sad if they died. So just because you don't know these people doesn't make their lives less important. Do you understand?
Real moment. After the wholesome moment, Mark finds Ashley Armstrong's civilians. What's the civilians? Surveillance device. Try.
Mark, are you okay?
Rex and Ray get closer. That's another thing in the season that they were really highlighting on the just moments with Rex and Ray. As you'll see, as you've noticed, if you've watched it, you've watched it. You've watched it, let's be real. If you haven't watched it, I fuck with you. I fuck with you regardless anyway. But let's keep going, people. Mark obviously confronts Cecil after confirming with Rudy that the creator of the device obviously has access to vast resources.
It's of Earth origin and it's extremely sophisticated.
So, we recently talked about Crash Out Mark, let's talk about Crash Out Mark again. Breaks into the GDA.
You're a victim.
Here we go.
Yeah, Cecil says the tracker isn't his.
Don't lie to me, Cecil.
If we wanted to spy on you, you'd never know it.
That's some G shit. I said, even if I was tracking you, you wouldn't know. Sensational.
Sorry I'm late.
Hi, stranger.
Two of these niggas come out of nowhere again. They're consistent with this one. Why are they here? They need Mark's help. Reason? To deal with their king who's obviously gone mad. Mark doesn't want to.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I'm not ruining our date.
Mark!
Mark obviously got no choice.
Where can I stash my clothes? Hey.
Interdimensional stuff. Interdimensional stuff, mate. So he's dragged into another world. The king is immortal and he's crazy.
Immortal?
And he just wants Mark to kill him.
You will kill me.
Mark rips his head off clean.
He lived too long, killed people, enslaved the entire planet.
Do you know what that does to a man?
Mark gets back. Mark and Eve have a deep convo. They play that lovely, lovely, bumpy music, innit? Things get intimate. Alan. My nigga. My man's still in prison. So Alan wants to help Omni-Man obviously escape, and he wants Omni-Man to help him, Mark, and the coalition of planets against the Vulture Empire.
Nolan refused, convinced that his execution was justified for his betrayal of both Viltrum and Earth.
And we need to deep as well. Nolan said, I miss my wife. Now I'm bringing that up. I'm thinking as well that when Omni-Man gets back, obviously because of Paul, how do you think that's gonna go down? I don't think he'll kill him, but that's crazy. Imagine he killed him. If he actually murks him. Hey, he's fucked. That's some Homelander type shit. That nigga is psycho. So the time has come for Nolan, Mr. Omni-Man. The Viltrum had to have come to the prison and obviously start beating on him. Pause. They're trying to kill him. Why are they trying to kill him? As he abandoned his mission to subjugate Earth. So the counts against him. Desertion. Unapproved breeding with inferior species. Inferior, damn. Murder and treason. So yeah, they're obviously here now for the ritual. That's what they call it. Alan breaks out. This guy's just been preserving his energy. They've been trying to kill him. Relax yourself. Battle Beast joins him after Alan breaks him out.
I don't know who's in there, but there is a party going on outside. Do you want to bring the punch?
Alan releases other prisoners, but irrelevant. Battle Beast, are you ready for that smoke against the Viltrumites? Alan basically tells him the other two Viltrumites, apart from Omni-Man, are fair game. And he's pleased. He's happy.
Fair game.
Back to the ritual. Beating on Omni-Man still. They say choose your last words. Just know Omni-Man is about to be saved. Once you hear choose your last words and you don't think they're gonna die, or you think there's a chance that someone's gonna save them, yeah, they're getting saved. Come on. Let's be real now. So yeah, we know he's getting saved. Battle Beast turns up. Alan turns up. Battle Beast. Bro geeked. About his thirst for battle can be satiated. Vocabulary.
Viltrumites. Such a worthy challenge.
Forgive him, he's a fan.
Battle Beast. Truly deserving of his name.
We.
Oh!
So they say to him, I'll kill you for that.
I can borrow a plane.
Is that a promise?
Huh?
Prepared to die.
We'll savor this.
Alan gets beat up, but he let himself get fucked up, innit? Yeah, so the reason he can let Omni-Man save him and start being thrown.
We.
Let's do this.
Oh!
And it opens up the ship. NPCs, background characters, they die.
Mission failed.
Meanwhile.
Alan and Omni-Man link up.
We.
So let's get moving before backup gets there.
We all need to skedaddle before Planet Punch sends reinforcements.
But yeah, Omni-Man obviously tells him they'll know what happened, but they ain't coming.
What?
We don't need to worry.
Less than 50 pure-blooded Viltrumites left in the universe?
This is the Empire's most closely guarded secret. It's also why we can beat them.
Listen, Alan, Omni-Man, Oliver, and Mark Linker. Wow, we will be there. Schemes, thank you for watching. This is part 1, but part 2 is here to come.